Hey guys, it's me, Primey Hunter. And what did I just drop now? Nothing important. Um, this video I want it to be about consistency and and it also pertain to the reason why I want to do the 21 days this time. Um, like in case if like for those of you who haven't watched my previous videos or my previous run of the 21 days, my goal was to try and be consistently good in a good mood, happy, well, not necessarily happy, but consistently positive, like an optimist. um because I'd previously done this 10-day mental challenge by Anthony Robbins in his Awakening for Giant Within book, and I wanted to stretch out to 21 days. So that was my previous goal for the challenge goal thing. Um, I'm not gonna do that. Well, that's not gonna be my challenge this time. Mostly because um since my last streak, or my last longest streak I think it was, I can't really remember. I've been doing that off camera, and like the like I said before, like the reason why I didn't upload the video wasn't due to me failing the challenge. It was mostly due to me feeling not comfortable making videos, or like, yeah, I wasn't being comfortable making videos. If you want to know more about the reasons, it'll be my last video that I made yesterday, which was, I believe, something about the mass murdering, um, the mass murdering comfort zone. Which, on a side note, it would be kind of, well, don't know if it'd be funny or not, but like if people just read the mass murdering part, but it kind of cut out the comfort zone, so people actually thought it'd be serious. That would be a bit funny and trollish. But anyway, um, so that was the reason why I cut off the last streak. But I am actually on task with the optimism stuff, so that's not gonna be my goal this time round. My goal this time round, I want to try. I want to be consistent. I want to be more consistent with being the greater, stronger, better version of myself that I want to be. Because one of the things is like that I kind of well, don't not really struggle, but like find difficult is consistency, like doing things consistently over and over and over again. Um, I don't know why, but it just is hard for me personally, maybe, or maybe I just get bored of the same thing, doing the same thing over and over again. But I don't think that's really the case, because there are some things I don't get bored of doing. Like, I don't really get bored with going to the internet. So I guess it's just more the discomfort of trying new stuff and then doing them consistently. Like, I want to get. Well, the point is, I want to try and get more consistent, which is why I want to um do that as the challenge. So, and plus uploading videos consistently, like for 21 days daily, will also it will aid to that. So they'll it will actually serve as a purpose. Like, uploading videos will serve as a purpose towards my goal, not just doing it, just doing it just for the thrills or something. But the main thing is, like, I want to get across this, and why I want to focus on consistency is because, as a friend of mine says many times over and over and over again in his videos, um if you guys can guess, it's most likely J-Man Reborn. Yeah, it is J-Man Reborn. As he says many times over and over and over again in his videos, repetition is the mother of all skills. And even though I am sort of making fun of it, he is right. Like, it is a cliche, but it's a cliche for a reason. Like, on a side note, just on a little detour, like, a lot of us like seem to think that there's like these great big secrets. Like, whenever we see like someone more successful than us, we go ask them like, how are you successful? How are you this successful? What are you doing right? And we expect to hear this grand secret, and then like when they just tell us the stuff like, oh, I just kept working hard, I never gave up. And it's just like, oh yeah. Then you just like immediately dismiss it and just think that, oh, they're just keeping the secret to them. But no, in actuality, they're telling the truth. Like, it's kind of funny how like it's almost like how the greatest secrets are the ones that are left open, the ones that are easy to find, the ones that are right in our face, which is funny. But like, again, that was a detour. Like, as I was saying, like, yeah, repetition is the mother of all skills. And I want to kind of let in, like, let on to you guys is that from the last time I made that, like, the video I made, from the time I made the happy video, or even before that, I can't really remember when I started, but I've been working on my push-ups. Because like years ago, I think I said in another video, but years ago, push-ups were my worst exercise. Like, I couldn't do push-ups for my life. Like, literally, like, even if someone threatened me, like, it would be really hard for me to do push-ups without having, like, doing it in the weird funny way, like, where like you try and do it straight, but with a straight back, but your hip just bends forward or something. Or like, to do them right, I'd have to bend my knees and do it, which is actually, it's not a bad thing to do when you're starting, because it helps build the fundamental strengths in your arms and your pec, and then like you can build that fundamental strength and then move on to doing it the proper way, where you start in a planking position. You could do it that way. Like, the thing, like, one of the things that I try to follow is just start off small and try and grow big, or start off where you need to start off. Don't try to run before you can crawl or even walk. Like, if you're in the crawling stages, then start crawling. If you're in the stages of learning the alphabets, try and learn the alphabets instead of saying full sentences. Now, sometimes, like, well, obviously there are exceptional times. Like, there are times like when the only reason why you're in the stage is because of fear alone. Like, because sometimes you just have to dive into uncharted territories. Because if you just keep practicing on the stuff that you think you won, then you're just going to. Then it's kind of like you're just gonna get used to that thing, just doing that thing over and over again, and you're gonna be a master at it, but you're only gonna be a master at that one thing. Like, you may be like the best Olympic crawler, but you won't be able to walk. So it's like one of those things you have to move out your territory eventually. But like, there's nothing wrong starting small and working your way up. That's like, it's kind of the way I've noticed. It's kind of the natural way of how things work. Like, just if you just even think about it, like, huge alligators don't just pop up from thin air. Like, a mother alligator doesn't just give birth to an alligator that's the exact same size as her. No, you like, baby, like, egg, baby goes big, but through time, it starts off small, then it grows big, and that's one of the things. Like it's exactly what I was saying. You have to respect and trust the process. So I think I definitely made a video about trusting the process, not sure about respecting the process, but you have to do both. And that I remember I made a video about this. I think I have, and I'm telling you guys to remember. But that was one of my mistakes. I didn't respect the process. Yes, that was one of my mistakes. I didn't respect the process, so I started uploading videos late at night, sort of what I'm doing now, but except I'm gonna try and make this time. I'm gonna try and make sure that I will not make this do this consistently and make this into a habit. But I didn't respect the process. I just uploading videos at night, and then it just started to the point where like I could have done the 21-day challenge there and then, but then it wouldn't have any substance. It wouldn't have its meaning. So I chose to respect the process, start all over again, and then build my way back up again. Like, you just have to be consistent with it. And there's nothing wrong with like if someone for someone to learn how to, I don't know, if it takes, this is just an example, but if it takes a friend of yours like 10 deaths to complete the first level of Super Mario, which this is just an example, the first one, Super Mario Bros. And then and it takes you 100 deaths, so be it. It takes you 100 deaths, but at the end of the day, you still have completed the thing eventually. It just maybe for your friend it would have taken him 10 deaths, but for you taking 100 deaths, it's all about each person's process is different for that. It's that specific for that one person. I keep saying it, but for your friend it'll take less than you do for that one thing. But maybe learning, maybe playing another game, Sonic and Knuckles, because maybe for Sonic and Knuckles it might just take you 5 deaths for the first act, but for your friend it might take him 300 deaths. It's just the way it has to be. You just have to respect that you work at your own pace, your friend works at a different pace. Forget about your friend and just focus, and then just try and get through it in your own pace. That's one of the things you need to think about. Just respect it and just go with it. One of the things that bleh. I'm trying to be not as high as I am usually, because I don't know. I do know. I want to try and make this video actually good. Well, I try to do that for my other videos, but I actually want to try something new and try and be more grounded in this video. Keep my energies low. But I think that's really it. You just have to be consistent. Yeah, I'll give you an example. Like I was saying, I was terrible at push-ups, and I couldn't do it for the life of me before. I know I detailed for, well, it doesn't really I know I'm going back to a point that I made ages ago in this video, but bear with me. I was sucky at push-ups years ago, but I kept trying to do them over the years. Mind you, I wasn't as consistent as I could have been, but eventually I was able to do push-ups. Barely do 10, but I was able to do them. But then I kept them going throughout the years and years and years, and now I can do well, today I done 5 sets of 10s for no, I done 10 sets of 5. I done 10 sets 5 reps of standard push-ups, and then like, and then straight after each set of those push-ups, I did 10 set. Weird. Okay, I did one set. Yeah, no, that's not right. Okay, I do 5 reps of normal push-ups. Then I follow that by 5 reps of diamond push-ups, where you put your arms in a diamond position, and that's all one set. And I do that 10 times. That's easiest way of saying it. And now I can do that. Like, that's what I did today. Because like usually I do 5 of those, but I wanted to push myself because like I felt like this was the time for me to push out my comfort zone and to go up the new level. Like I was saying before, sometimes like you're just staying in the same level just due to fear. So sometimes you have to just jump out and try and reach the new level. And even if you don't make it, like by just trying to reach out into a new level, like chances are you're going to get yourself at a higher level than you were before. Maybe not at, like, say for my push-up example, I was doing 5 sets before, like, and maybe I try to do 10 sets today. Say if I only got to 7 sets, 7 is still a higher number than 5, isn't it? So chances are you will probably get to a higher place just by trying. And even if you don't, like, the worst that can happen by you trying to go higher is that you'll be staying in the same place. Usually you could get injured, but let's not go there. No, I'm only joking. Like, you've got, to be honest, you got a chance of getting injured anyhow, so that's not really okay. Assuming you don't get injured, this may not be helping you, sorry, but the point is, like, just for trying, chances are you're most likely just going to reach a better level. Or at worst, you're just gonna stay the way you are. If you get injured, you get injured. That can happen for anything. Like, you've made, like, and like but the thing is, by doing nothing, you gain nothing. In fact, you might, like, by doing nothing consistently, you get better at doing nothing, and then that's when you will regress at your skills. You will lose all your gains, or you may just become a sloth. Like, it's like consistency works backwards as well. It works like positive for you, but it can also work negative for you. If, like, you eat junk food consistently, you will gain a body that's good that's good at managing fat, because all you gain is fat from eating those foods. If you lie in bed all day constantly, you gain a body that's really good at lying at bed, but that'll be what is good. You'll be an expert at lying in bed, but that's all you'll be. Stuff like that, really. Like, consistency works. It can work for you, or it can work against you, but really you're the one who's doing it. That's one of the best things about our bodies. That's one of the best things about our bodies. Our bodies, they get better and better and better at the stuff that we do consistently, no matter what they are. So I'm gonna try and use that to my advantage. And I hope you guys do too, honestly. When I say guys, I don't know about most people, but for me, guys, I encompass both genders. Like, I don't know, I just felt like I need to say that, because, like, some people say, oh, but I'm a girl. But when I say you guys, I'm just talking to people in general. It's like saying everyone, but I just say guys. But anyway, this has been the Primary Hunter. Sorry for the long video, but it's kind of it's kind of my standard. Um, yeah, I tried really hard on this. Well, actually, no, screw that. You guys judge the way you want to judge. If you like it, you like it. If you dislike it, you dislike it. It'd be helpful if you could leave advice and feedback. No, preferably feedback. Well, even though they're the same thing. But yeah, leave me feedback. But like if you will, hate it if you don't. This is me, the primary hunter, and and regardless, hopefully I'll see you guys next time. Peace.